Hello my dear students and welcome once again to Zenith Academy Online. In today's video module, we will be doing practice set 10.1 of the chapter Division of Polynomials for SSC Class 8 Maharashtra Board. So let's start. I have already taught you the division of polynomials, the whole concept. Now today we'll do practice set 10.1. So this is the first question. Divide and write the quotient and the remainder. So this is division of a monomial by a monomial. So that's very easy. Let's begin. So we have to take the dividend here 21m square and we will take 7m on this side. Now you check this, 7 into what becomes 3? What becomes 21? 7 3s are 21 and m into m becomes m square. So 7m into 3m will become 21m square. Now since we have to subtract this, so positive 21m square and negative 21m square gets cancelled and you get a 0. So the quotient that we have is equal to 3m and the remainder is 0. I hope this is very clear to you. Let's take more examples. It will be clearer. See, 40a cube has to be divided with minus 10a. Let's check how to go about this. Now, be careful. There is minus 10 and here it is 40. So, minus 10 into what will give you 40? है ना? So, minus 10 into 4 will give you 40. Is it? Kya minus 10 into 4 gives you 40? No, minus 10 into minus 4 will give you positive 40. Right? Minus into minus becomes positive. So, minus 10 into minus 4 will give you 40. Now, a into a square will give you a cube. Na? A into a square. See here, a means a1. So when it is multiplication, the exponents gets added. So it becomes a raised to power 3. Clear? So minus 10a into minus 4a square gives you 40a cube. Now since this has to be subtracted, so positive 40a cube minus 40a cube, the remainder is 0. So we have the quotient as equal to minus 4a square and the remainder is equal to 0. Let's do the next question. Now see here, minus 48p raised to power 4 has to be divided with minus 9p square. So minus 9 into what will give you minus 48? So if there is a minus here, this number has to be in positive because minus into positive, minus into plus will give minus, right? So minus 9 into what will give you 48? I think there's a problem in this question. No. So minus 9 into a whole number is not giving you 48. No? So how to find out what this question mark will be? So this question mark will be minus 48 divided by minus 9. So you cancel this and this. And what do you get? See, if I cancel it with 3, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3, 3 6 are 18. So it is 16 by 3. So minus 9 into 16 by 3 will give you minus 48. So here I will write 16 by 3. Okay. Now p square into p square will give you p raised to power 4. So I will write minus 48 p raised to power 4 here. Now since it is subtraction, we subtract here. So we change the sign. This becomes positive. So minus 48 p raised to power 4 and plus 48 p raised to power 4 gets cancelled and the remainder is 0. So the quotient is 16 by 3 p square and the remainder is 0. Clear? Let's go ahead. Now we have 40m raised to power 5 and the divisor is 30m raised to power 3. Now again, it's a difficult one. See, 30 into what will give you 40? So this what will be 40 divided by 30, isn't it? So 0 and 0 cancel and it becomes 4 by 3. So 30 into 4 by 3 is equal to 40. You can check. देखो 30 into 4 by 3 is equal to 40. See, 3 ones are 3, 3 tens are. So 10 into 4 is 40. Clear? So here I will get 4 by 3. Now m cube. You have a m cube. So m cube into what will give you m raised to power 5? So here it has to be m square because 3 plus 2 will give you 5. So here I will write m square. So 30m cube into 4 by 3 m square will give you 40 m raised to power 5. Now since we are subtracting, so we will put a minus sign. Plus and minus gets cancelled. You get a remainder 0. So the quotient is 4 by 3 m square and the remainder is 0. Is this very clear to all of you? Great. Let's go ahead and solve the next one. So we have now 5x cube minus 3x square. This is a binomial getting divided by a monomial. So see here, x square into what will give you 5x cube? See, if there is nothing, then it is 1. So 1 into 5 will give you 5. X square into x. X square into x will give you x cube, isn't it? So here I should write 5x. So x square into 5x should give you 5x cube. And now since we are subtracting this, so there has to be a minus. Positive 5x cube and negative 5x cube gets cancelled. You get a 0. Then you bring this down. Now you have minus 3x square. Now here there is x square. Here there is minus 3x square. So x square into what should give you minus 3x square? So x square is there. You have to just multiply with minus 3. So here you will put a minus 3 and this will become minus 3x square. Now since you are subtracting it, so you will have to change the sign to positive. So minus 3x square and positive 3x square gets cancelled. You get a 0. So the quotient is 5x minus 3 and the remainder is equal to 0. Let's see the next question. 8p cube minus 4p square. This is divided by 2p square. Check here. 2p square into what will give you 8p cube? 2 into 4 will give you 8 and p square into p will give you p cube. So we have got 4p. So here we will write 4p. So 2p square into 4p will give you 8p cube. Since we are subtracting, we will change the sign. So here it will be minus now. Pehle it was plus, now it will be minus. So positive and negative gets cancelled. You get a 0 and down you get minus 4p square. Now again check this 2p square and minus 4p square. In 2p square, what you should multiply to get a minus 4p square? See, p square and p square are there. There is a 2. So you will have to multiply with minus 2. Correct? So you write minus 2 here. It becomes 2p square into minus 2 becomes minus 4p square. Now you change the sign. Change the sign. So minus becomes a plus. So minus 4p square plus 4p square gets cancelled. You get a 0. So quotient is equal to 4p minus 2 and remainder is equal to 0. Correct? Have you all understood? Let's go ahead with the 7th question. 2y cube plus 4y square plus 3 divided by 2y square. Correct? Now let's begin. 2y square, I always write it like this so that I am very clear. 2y square into what will give me 2y cube? See, 2 or 2 to is already there. So there's a y square. So if you multiply with y, so 2y square into y will give you 2y cube. So here I will write only this y. Okay, y. So 2y square into y is 2y cube. Now you have to subtract this. So change the sign. Positive and negative gets cancelled. Copy this down. You get 4y square plus 3 down. Okay. Now check this 4y square and 2y square. So what do you multiply in 2y square to get 4y square? So 2 into 2 will become 4 y square, and here nothing. Then only it will remain y square. So positive 2. So I will do positive 2 here. So 2y square into 2 is 4y square. Now since I am subtracting, I'll change the sign. Positive 4y square, negative 4y square becomes 0. And this 3 is brought down. Okay, so the remainder is 3. My quotient is y plus 2 and the remainder is equal to 3. Clear to you? Great going. Now let's go ahead with question number 8. So we have 21x raised to power 4 minus 14x square plus 7x. Isn't it? Divide this with 7x cube. Now check here. Let me change the ink. Okay. So 7x cube into what will give you 21x raised to power 4? See, x raised to power 7 3s are 21. So 3 here. X raised to power 3 into x raised to power 1 will give you x raised to power 4, right? So you got 3x. So here I will write 3x. So 7x cube into 3x will give me 21x raised to power 4. Now since you are subtracting, this will get cancelled. Copy this one down. Minus 14x square plus 7x. Now check this. In minus 14x, sorry. So 7x cube into what will give you minus 14x square. See, here there is a cube, but here there is a square. So there can't be anything out here, isn't it? So this is a bigger number. The divisor is a bigger number and this is a smaller number. So this remains the remainder. Correct? You cannot divide, okay, this by 7x cube because 7x cube is a bigger degree. 3 is a bigger number than 2 here. So degree of the divisor is bigger than the degree of the dividend. So it can't be divided. So our quotient here becomes 3x and your remainder is minus 14x square plus 7x. This was a different case where the remainder is a bigger number and the quotient is a smaller number. So you might get confused. So I'll give you an example. If you are confused still, I will give you an example. See, when you get 16 and you get divided by 3. Okay, so you write 3 5s are 15. You subtract and there's a 1 here. Now 1 is smaller than 3. Right, so here you have to stop the division. Earlier 16 was bigger than 3. So you can divide 16 with 3. But now what you have got is 1. Now 1 is smaller than 3. That is why you cannot divide. Here also if you check this, okay, the degree is 2. And here the degree is 3. So this is a bigger polynomial and this is a smaller polynomial. Even though there are 2 terms, okay, but the degree is more. So you cannot divide a smaller degree polynomial with a bigger degree polynomial. That is why this is your remainder. Clear to you? Let's go to the next question. 6x raised to power 5 minus 4x raised to power 4 plus 8x cube plus 2x square. Now this has to be divided by 2x square, right? So see here, 2x square into what will give you 6x raised to power 5. So 2 into 3 will give you 6. X square into x cube will give you x raised to power 5. So here I will get 3x cube. I am writing 3x cube here. So 2x square into 3x cube is 6x raised to power 5. Since you are subtracting, so put negative sign. This will get cancelled. Now copy this. Minus 4x raised to power 4 plus 8x raised to power 3 plus 2x square. Okay. Now see here, this is x raised to power 4 and this is 2. So this is smaller, so we can divide. देखो 2x square into what will give you minus 4x raised to power 4. So 2 into minus 2 will give you minus 4 and x square into x square will give you x raised to power 4. Correct? So here I will have minus 2x raised to power 2. So 2x square into minus 2x raised to power 2 is minus 4x raised to power 4. Now since we are subtracting, so we will change the sign. These two will get cancelled and I will copy this down. 8x cube plus 2x square. Correct? Now you see this is 8x square, x cube. So 2x square into what will give you 8x cube? So 2 into 4 will give you 8 and x square into x will give you x cube. So we have got 4x plus 4x to be precise. So 2x square into plus 4x is 8x cube. Now since we are subtracting, so we'll put the minus sign, cancel this out and bring 2x square down. So here also we have 2x square, here also we have 2x square. So 2x square into 1, so we will write plus 1. So 2x square into 1 will give you 2x square since we are subtracting. So putting the minus sign and the remainder is 0. So the quotient is 3x cube minus 2x square plus 4x plus 1. This is the quotient and the remainder is 0. I hope this is very clear with all of you. Let's go ahead with the last sum. Let me change the color. 25, I'll write it a little above. 25 m raised to power 4 minus 15 m raised to power 3 plus 10 m plus 8. Okay, this has to be divided by 5m cube. So let's start. So 5m cube into what will give you 25m raised to power 4? 5 into 5 is 25. M cube into m will give you m raised to power 4. So we have got 5m. So we will write 5m here. So 5m cube into 5m will give you 25m raised to power 4. Now since we have to subtract, so positive 25m raised to power 4 and negative gets cancelled and you have to copy this down. Minus 15m cube plus 10m plus 8. So now see 5m cube into what will give you minus 15m cube? 5m cube into minus 3 will give you minus 15, m cube or m cube same. So here you will write minus 3. I will get minus 15 m cube. Since we are subtracting, so change the sign. Minus 15 m cube plus 15 m cube gets cancelled and you copy this down, 10 m plus 8. Now you see the degree of this one is m is raised to power 1. Here m is raised to power 3. So this is bigger, so this can't be divided further. So your quotient is 5m minus 3 and your remainder is 10m plus 8. So that was all about your practice set 10.1. If you have liked it, liked the video and liked my explanation, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel. And stay tuned for practice set 10.2. I've given you the link here in the I button and the description box for practice set 10.2.